as we're talking here, outfield, the couple things that we really want to stress here is play catch, and throwing a piece of it. I think we have situations where we run into kids that have played catch for 5 minutes. They think, okay, I'm loose, let me go hit, and I'm done. Let's go do that. Build it in your practice time where it's structured, supervised throwing, and you're getting long. And the longer we can get, the better off we're going to be. Throwing the ball on a line instead of the rainbow, whatever we're throwing. But if you get to the point where you've got a one hop to whoever they're playing catch with, perfect. That's exactly what we want on the outfield. And then the other thing too is, and I know it gets a little bit better at 13, 14s, don't neglect your outfield. Keep them engaged, hound them for being ready, hound them for backing things up, hound them for everything, because sometimes you get to that point, well, maybe I can hide somebody in right field, and hopefully they won't hit the ball up there, but bottom line is they've got to be just as ready as everybody else. And might have some kids that are mixing it up, where they're playing infield at some point, outfield at some point, and just making sure that everybody is engaged in what they're doing. Basically, I'm going to run through a few different drills that we're using in high school, and things that I think can be helpful. I personally like to start on the ground and work our way to the air, because I think even at these levels, most of the plays are made on the ground. Ground ball through the infield, the outfielder's still picking it up. Fly ball, maybe it bounces, maybe it's in the gap, you're still cutting things off. And bottom line is the ground balls are harder to pick up. So the more repetition you have doing some of those things, you're gaining confidence and you're getting things in play. The other thing about outfield play, get to the ball as fast as you can. However that's going to be, get to the ball as fast as you can. And I know at the high school we'll have kids out there that are standing and waiting and practice, and you're not hitting fly balls to me, coach. Let's get on the page here. We want all-out effort, game effort, so that you are having those skills when you go in and have to make that do-or-die play. Or it's not just that, okay, I jogged over here, now I can pick up the play. So going hard to cut off the ball on the ground, going hard to cut off the ball in the air, whatever that's going to be, and making sure that you're seeing that effort out of the players. I've got a few of these 14 guys helping me out here. But when we start on the ground, we're going to go at them, we're going to go right, left. We'll work into progression, going back right, back left, and then we'll work our way up to the air. So we'll kind of run through some of the things we're doing. And I guess if you guys have questions along the way, please ask. I don't have something that's scripted that I have to follow a certain guideline. All right, first thing. All right, with this one, and our outfielders are really no different than our infielders. They still have a ready position. They're still moving before the pitch. So as the pitcher's getting into the line of the leg kick, they're taking their 2 steps. Now, different than the infield in that they might not be down quite as much, but they've got to be body in motion, stays in motion, gets quicker in motion. Okay? So right here, first one's going to be a single that all they have to do is knock it down, keep it in front of them. Nobody's really advancing to the next base, so we just want to make sure we make the play. Right here, and we field it very similar to your infielder. Okay? Not necessarily as low, but you're breaking down, you got 2 hands in front of you and making that play out front. Okay? Again. Okay? One more. All right, and again, these are the plays that are right in front of you. You're maintaining where everybody is on the base paths. It's not a do-or-die play. It's not a need to make that great throw into wherever. Okay? Next one's still going to be right at you. Okay? This one, we've got a runner at first. He's going to try to go to third because there's a ball to right field. Okay? So here, coming in. All right? And the difference here is our outfielder's going to be a little bit more bent over the waist. They're picking up the ball out in front off of their glove side foot. Okay? So if you watch him again, he's coming in as fast as he can go, picking that up, okay? And then right into the crow hop. So right here, picking the ball up right off the ground. And if you want, you can break this down even more, where you've got kids running up to it, reach down, pick it up, step through with the crow hop. Okay? With the crow hop, we're not going for height. Let's get some linear distance going. Okay? Again. There you go. Okay? After we've done a few of those, then we're going to move, have them go left and right, okay? And starting here, the goal with this one right now is get around the ball, have the shoulder squared up to make the right throw. I'm now the second baseman, okay? So right here, we got a ground ball, get around it, pick it up, get that into me, go back again. Okay? One more. Okay, so with this one again, cover that ground, get around the ball so you're ready to make that good throw in. And we'll go that, then go from the left to the right, and making sure we're working both sides kind of equally. Next one here, start back over there on that side. Okay, with this one right now, maybe it's a ball that's hit a little bit harder, and they don't have as much time to really get around the ball. Here's our job to just cut this ball off as soon as we can get there, make our pivot, and make the throw in. All right, ready? Okay. All right, so on that side, again, get to the ball as soon as we can, stop the ball, get your feet set up, and make that good throw in. Other side now. Oh, right here, start on the white line. Okay, same idea. Set your feet, make that throw. One more. Okay, again, making sure that we're getting there as soon as possible. Who's up next? Okay, next thing we'll do is go into, that's really for right now, and then what we'll do is we'll add a fungo into it and we can get it extended further. But right now, just for the basics, cover that first, and then work your way so everything's a little bit longer, more challenging. Right now, we'll work on drop step, and with the drop step, we'll do this without a ball at first, and we'll just say go, you'll turn and go 4 or 5 steps, get yourself in position, make a catch, and ready to go, okay? So with the drop step, if your feet are squared up, drop open, should be covering some ground, okay? We got some kids that like to do this and play the Barney Rubble or whatever, and take a while to get moving, okay? Cover ground, cross over to get back, turn, get set under it, okay? And the throws or the catches about eye level, okay? And if we can get them to be on this half of their throwing side, it's a bonus because it's going to be a lot shorter to get to that throw, okay? So about eye level, anything above the waist here, anything below the waist, fingers down. So ready? Without a ball. Ready? Go. Okay? We're not going to go that far. Let's go about 4 steps. All right? Try it again. Go. Okay? Emphasize that drop tone. Okay? Really force that getting out. Okay? One more. Ready? Go. There you go. Okay? Then what we'll do is we'll add the ball in the mix. Ready? Go. Okay? And here, he's got time on this one so that he can get his feet set up, make that throw in. Okay? And then we'll work that one to the other side as well. And then for the ball that's straight over the head. Some kids are going to feel much more comfortable turning one way or the other. We teach opening up the glove side. Okay? So if the ball is right at him, here, glove side turn, get under it. Okay, that way if the ball is further back, you've got a little bit more distance to cover, as opposed to going this way and having to reach across your body. All right, so straight back, go. Let's check. And if you're looking for ways to build this into a little bit more repetition, maybe some conditioning, you can set up the football toss, you got a quarterback and receiver, and it just gets them catching things on the run. Their eyes are bobbling up and down, they're sprinting out there. You get them doing that 15, 20 times, you've got a little workout in, and you're working on the outfield skills. So again, it's one way to get that done. So we'll get you going here, have them drop that way, ready, go. Next drill, and then this one is kind of those balls that we're charging in on. We don't want to trip over ourselves, but is it one off the shoelaces? Is it one that we can actually catch? So we've got a couple things here. You're coming in hard. You're also building those first 3 steps of explosion, making sure that you're getting after it. Okay? Going hard. Ready? Going here. Slip. Okay. And these you can vary a little bit too. So if you want it to be off the ground, they're going to have to figure out how to bring the ball off the ground, off the bounce. You can get up in the air, so they've got time to camp under it a little bit. But they're coming in hard, coming aggressive, getting themselves ready. Any specific questions? As you get, and if you want to work on balls in the sun, if you want to work on balls at the wall, I don't know that we have that problem all that often, but you know, going back to find the fence, and you're going back here, find the wall, reaching out. Hopefully, your other outfielders are communicating and helping them out. Say, you got 20 feet, plenty of room, 10 feet, all right? Wall, and they're reaching back with their throwing hand, ready to make a catch. And then, as you don't want to cause injury, but hitting the ball into the sun is one of the things that you probably should be working on. How can they shield the ball? Get the glove up, okay, over there, block out the sun, and then react, make those plays, but you know, within reason, so that we can work on those, and the kids are figuring out how to make those adjustments and make those changes. Again, one second. Just going back to the throwing piece, we want to be able to throw it through the cutoff man, not necessarily to the cutoff man. Okay? So the throw shouldn't be the little arcing thing that's going to stop at the shortstop when they've got the ability to fire it into second base. And yes, we want to have our cut guy be able to make the catch or change the play if we need to, but really emphasize those throws to make sure they're throwing through it and not just to it. Yeah. I do. Absolutely. If you catch it with one hand and drop it, you're going to get your gun. If you have the opportunity. If there's anything that you're reaching for, go ahead and use one hand. If there's anything within this area right here, it should be two hands. You don't want to have one play that could cost you a season or a game or a situation because you dropped the ball. And you know, if you want to hit tennis balls and have them work on doing that, because it's really hard to catch tennis balls with one hand. In a lot of cases, they'll bounce all over the place. So reinforce, get that little second hand up there. There's other ways to help them demand it. Don't just say we want it. Other questions? All right. I wish you all the best of luck this season as you go through. If you have a chance to come out and watch us, that'd be awesome. Thank you.